Hi everyone, it's Karen the Geordie Grandma. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, I'm an eBay reseller. That's what I do to make a living. Although for the last year since we've been on lockdown, I haven't been making a full-time living from it because it's just so difficult to get any stock. And it's I'd say the last 5 weeks, it's become pretty much non-existent, the sales. But again, that's because I can't get any stock. I've just managed to pick up a couple of boxes from the auction last week, which I can't pick up until next week. So when I get them, I'll do another video and I'll show you what I got. But what I thought I'd do today is, I've got very little in my stock room now. I think I've got less than 150 items listed, and that's including some clothing, which I'm trying to filter out because I don't want to sell clothing anymore. I get most of my stock from auctions. I was getting stock from car boot sales and charity shops, and I will again when they open back up again. I can't wait for car boots to come back. So I've been getting most of my stuff from auctions. So I thought I'd show you 10 things that I've still got in my stock room that I've had for quite a while and just don't seem to budge. I thought they would sell quickly, but obviously I was wrong. So I'll show you what they are, and you can see what you think. So the first item is this rug. I've got it up the right way. It is a Latch Hook Rug. Hope you can see it properly there. It's quite a large size. It's in really good condition. I got a bundle of these Latch Hook rugs from the auction probably about a year ago now. I think there was about 9 or 10 in the bundle, and most of them sold. I've only got 2 left. This one I thought would sell pretty quickly because it's got a nice little deer on it. So I thought that would go quite quickly, but again, I was wrong. It didn't. I've still got it. It's still hanging around. It's on eBay. The price has been up and down. I'm not sure what I've got it on for at the moment. I'll check and I'll put it in the description below. If anybody wants to buy anything that I'm showing today, just let us know in the comments or send us a message. I'm happy to do some kind of deal if you want any of them. So that's the rug. I've also got it on Etsy. I've sold a few things on Etsy, not a lot. I think I've only got about 4 things listed on there. But yeah, that's the rug. The next item is this little Neo figure. I like selling Neo, which is, I think it's a version of Ladro. They're quite quick sellers, the ones I've picked up. I got this in a bundle. I think there was four figures in the bundle, and the other 3 have sold, and I've still got this one. And I did think this one would sell pretty quickly because it's a little girl holding a little doll. There's a little crib there. It's just really cute. Reminds us of my granddaughter Harriet. Just very cute. It's got Neo stamped on the bottom. Yeah, just a nice little girl in pigtails with a little doll there. Again, it's hung around. I don't know whether some Neo figures, well obviously some Neo figures are less collectible than others. This one might have been quite common. Sorry, I've got a little loose bit on my nail there and it's really annoying us. 2 seconds. So yeah, some figures are obviously less collectible than others. This one there must be quite a few on. I haven't checked for a while. I think I had this on for £30. Maybe I'm asking a little bit too much. I have sent offers out on it. There has been watchers, but no takers. So we'll leave her a little bit longer and see what happens, and then I may reduce the price. Next is this little silver plated, to call it a rose bowl, Posy bowl. It's probably too small for roses, but some nice little flowers you could put in the top there. Top comes off obviously. It's got some nice little detailing around the edge and around the bottom of that. I haven't cleaned this, so maybe that doesn't help. It's got a little felt bottom on there. I've had this probably more than a year. I've had this one, and I did think it would go quite quickly. I've had some other ones go, but they were a little bit bigger, so maybe it's just because this one's so small it's not as popular. Maybe if there were 2 it might go a little bit quicker, but there was only one in the box. It came in an auction lot. I think I've got that listed for, I think it's £5. I've had it about £10. It's been down at £4, and I think I've got it on for £5 now. There is people watching it, but you can never tell whether people are watching because they've got one similar that they're trying to sell, or whether they're actually interested. So I don't really take much notice of watchers. But that's a little silver plated Posy bowl. Next is something I did think would go pretty quickly. I think I've had it more than a year because it's gone through 2 Christmases, and I did think it would sell, but again it hasn't. And it is this little musical ornament, which is a Christmas ornament. It's got the whole family decorating the Christmas tree. There's the mum and dad and the children helping there, even a little dog underneath the ladders. And this is a Matrix Industries musical ornament. It winds up. I'll just wind it up for you. Release the catch so it plays. The little dog moves backwards and forwards there under the ladder, chasing the tinsel. The dad moves backwards and forwards. It's quite a nice little musical thing, and like I say, I did think it would go, you know, definitely at Christmas time. I have had quite a few of these musical ornaments now. They're just plastic. They're from the 1980s, late 80s, I think. They have done quite well for me. I've sold quite a few of them and at nice prices. I think I've had this up at 35 and down at 20, and I think it's on for about 25 at the moment. But yeah, for some reason or another, just not popular. It always makes me wonder why some things fly out and other things don't when they're pretty. I have sold ornaments pretty similar to this, but for some reason this just won't sell. Next is this. It was classed as, well, it was written in the auction where I got from as Indian white silver, and I just thought it was really pretty. There's 3 of them. I'll just take the lid off. There's the lid. It's an arts and crafts style. It's got a nice little flower detail there and a little kind of triangle wedge stamped out of it so you can see through it. So that's the lid, and there's 3 of these. I'll just see if I can get them out of the box. So there's the big one. Let's put that down. Then we've got the medium-sized one. And we've got the little baby one. So the Goldilocks canisters. I think they're like biscuit barrels. I don't think you can put tea in them because there's little holes. You can see little holes punched out of them. But I do think they're really nice. They've all got lids. I think it's stamped inside, made in India. Got a nice punched detail. I just thought they were really pretty. I've probably had these, I think I got them summer last year, so I haven't had them as long as some of the other things. And I think I had these on, I couldn't find anything else like them on eBay. So I think originally I had these on for about £45, maybe £50, and I brought the price down a little bit, but no takers, not even any watchers. So I may have to look at either my photographs or the keywords I've got in the listing, but for some reason they're not getting many watchers, and certainly no offers. And because I've got no watchers, I can't send offers out on them. So I might have a look at them, but I do think they're really nice. If I had that kind of deco in my house, I would be tempted to keep those because I do think they're pretty. The next thing I've got, and I've had for probably about 2 years, I've had this now, is it's a trio. So it's a cup, a saucer, and like a little sandwich plate. I've got 6 of these, so it's a 6 setting. I just think this is so pretty. It's got a lovely little pink flower detail on with some leaves there. Same detail on the saucer and on the sandwich plate. It is Springfield, the marking is, made in England. I just think that's really pretty. Now I have had these on singly, and I've had them on as a bundle of all 6, and no takers. I have had watchers on it, but I've been reluctant to send out offers because this is one of those things, again, that I quite like, and I'm tempted to keep it because it is so pretty. I just think that is really, really pretty. And I know a lot of people don't use, you know, china teacups and saucers anymore, but we do occasionally have an afternoon tea, and obviously when lockdown's over and we can get the family round again, we have the family round for afternoon tea. So they would go really well, I think, on my table. So I am reluctant to send offers out on it. But again, it's probably something that it's not everybody's cup of tea, pun intended. So it's just not selling. So that is the Springfield trio of china. The next thing I've got, which I've had again for a while, I don't know why I keep saying I've had them for a while. I've had all of these things for a while, at least 6 months. And this is another one of them, and it's a little coffee pot. And it is Wood's Ivory Ware, made in England. It's a shame there wasn't the little coffee cups to go with this, because I think it might have gone better. So maybe this is why this is not selling, because it's on its own. And they've got nothing to match up with it, but it's very art deco. I love the shape of it, very nice shape. I love art deco style things. It's all intact, there's no chips or cracks. I'm trying to get the lid off for you. No chips or cracks in it, very floral lid there. It's really pretty. Got the same deco on both sides. I think that would make a nice addition to anybody's table. Even for afternoon tea. And if you had some plain cups and saucers, you know, with no pattern on them at all, then it would probably go. But I just really like that. But yeah, again, I think I've got it on for $9.99. Maybe I'm going to have to bring it down. Or maybe when lockdown's over, some of these things might start selling again when people know where they are with their finances. But I've still got it. The Wood's Ivory coffee pot. The next thing is something I've had for probably 18 months again. And I had a whole dinner set of this. Everything's gone apart from these 2 casserole dishes. You probably recognise the pattern there. Quite a well-known pattern. I recognised it when I saw it in the auction. It is a Midwinter print. I can't remember who makes it now. Was it Wedgwood? I'm not sure if Wedgwood made this. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description below. But like I said, I had plates, gravy boats, I think I had like platter plates, and they all went. And I've got 2 of these casserole dishes left, and they just won't budge. I thought that was quite a nice shape. It's like a nice, don't know what you would call that, fluted, not fluted, scalloped, maybe scalloped shape. But I think that's really nice, you know, for serving up your veg or your mashed potato in the middle of your dining table. Maybe the pattern's a bit old-fashioned now. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and maybe everybody's still got the casserole dishes, but we're missing some of the plates, and that's why people were buying the plates. But yeah, I quite like it, but it doesn't go with anything I've got, so they're still on my shelves. Again, I think I had them up for maybe £25–30 originally, but I think they're down to about £10 now on my eBay store. So those are the Midwinter casserole dishes. Now this next item I really love. I think everything, well, a lot of the things I buy, a lot of the things that I pick up from auction, I buy them because I like them. And I think, well, if I like them, somebody else is going to like them. But there's the odd 1 or 2 things that I pick up and I think, I'd love to keep that. But then I don't, I list it because I'm a reseller at heart, so things have to be listed. But this one I did really like, and it is a, oh, don't break it. I'm just going to put this plate down. I'm just going to put the plate down so I don't smash it. It is a cheese platter. So there's the main cheese platter with this nice little wooden handle in the middle. It's got a nice picture of some bottles of wine with some cheese, some flowers out there, so it gives you that picnicky kind of feel. I wouldn't take them on a picnic, but that's what it's kind of saying. And written on it is Fromage et Vin de France. I'm not sure if I've showed these before. I seem to recall saying that. Maybe I have. But anyway, if I did show them, I've still got them, so I'm showing them again. So it's a cheese plate, and they are Now I can't remember the name. What I want to say, Bareuther. Again, I'll put in the description below. I'm probably mangling that name, but it's a German make, and it came with the cheese platter, and it had 6 little cheese plates with it, and each one has a different print on it. They're all wine and cheese, but they're all slightly different, and I just think that's really nice. I think that would make a really nice wedding gift for somebody. So if you know anybody who's getting married, maybe they want a cheese platter and some cheese plates. I've had this on for, I did find one other one that had sold for about £60, so I tried it at £60, no takers. It's been down to 45, no takers. I've also got it on Etsy as well as eBay, no takers. I've even got it on Facebook Marketplace. Nobody wants to buy it. Maybe they would buy it if it was a lot cheaper. I think that's at least worth £40 for that cheese platter and 6 plates. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should lower the price? Maybe I should. But those are the cheese platter and 6 plates. And last but not least of the 10 items that I've still got in my stockroom is this Wade Heath. I think it's called Wade Heath. Wade Heath. Would you call it a ginger jar? It's quite a large ginger jar. It's got a lid on. It has got a little bit of wear to it. It's kind of a little bit faded around the edges, if you can see that. But I think that's quite unusual. I have seen other Wade, I don't know if it's a ginger jar, but I'm going to call it a ginger jar. I have seen other Wade Heath ones, not this pattern, have sold for around the £30–40 mark. But I couldn't find this exact one, so I put this on for £40. Again, no bites, not even a watcher on it. So I'm not sure, maybe I'm going to have to come down on price, or maybe, I think a lot of these things that I've showed you today are the kind of item that you just have to wait. There is a buyer for it, it's just they're not quick sellers. So, you know, if you buy stuff like these and you're quite happy to sit and wait to get the price you want, then they probably will sell eventually. And at the moment, my stockroom, I'm just looking around here, my shelves are looking very empty, so it's not like I couldn't sit and wait for it to sell. But I like me things to go out quickly. So it's like blue, it's like a fan wash, like a brush fan print on it. I don't know how else to describe that. If you look at it, if you kind of squint, it looks like a map, but it's not a map. Yeah, it's yellow, blue, green, orange. I love the colours. It would actually go in my house, these colours, but it's just something else to dust, isn't it? So that is still on eBay as well. So that's my video for today. The 10 items that are still in my stockroom after at least 6 months that are just not selling. Like I said, if anybody's interested in buying any of them, let us know in the comments below. I'm happy to do some kind of deal with you if you want it. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you again next week. I think next week I'm going to do a what's new in my wardrobe plus size try on haul kind of thing. I'll call it something better than that, but it's what's new in my wardrobe. So things I bought over the last couple of months that maybe you haven't seen, I haven't worn on a video, or haven't shown you in a favourites or a haul video, so you can see what they look like and how I've styled them. Not that I'm brilliant at style, but we'll give it a go. So I'll stop waffling. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon. So bye for now.